Start recording. Stop recording. Speech off.
Hello guys, I'm gonna get the iPod Touch 4th generation out. Okay. I got it out. I'm gonna turn it on. I'll see an Apple logo. Or the light of an Apple logo. Apple logo. I said it backwards. Apple logo. Blah. Boom. And while this thing slowly but surely turns on, I'm going to talk about it. So, on the top of the device, there's a power button. On the one side, there's a volume up and down. On the right, there's nothing. And on the front of it is a home button. Okay.
9. Cancel. Button. Cancel.
Boom.
FaceTime.
Okay.
Double tap to open.
I got it open. I begin the 5th to compare with that rhymes.
Mail. Message. Page 1 of 2. Adjustable.
So we're gonna go
Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the
over.
value.
We're kind of gonna do a little bit of an overview. So I gotta describe the power button is on the top, volume button's on the left. There's an up and a down. On the right, there's nothing. On the bottom, there's 3 different things: a speaker, a 30-pin charger port, and on the right is a headphone jack. On the back, I assume it is a 4-megapixel camera. I don't know. Assuming I looked up the 5th generation, and it has a 5-megapixel camera on the rear. And on the front of it, there's like a home button at the bottom. So like on the device, there's the status bar.
2 of 3 bars. Wi-Fi signal. 10:49 p.m.
There's the
Stop. 3 of 3
Wi-Fi.
bars. 10:49 p.m.
The
Status bar
time.
item. Bluetooth on. 10:42. iPod. Status bar item.
It tells you what
Swipe
it
down with 3
is.
fingers
It's
to
an
reveal the
iPod.
notification. 2 of 3
Then
bars.
there's the Wi-Fi.
10:49 p.m.
The
Status
time.
bar item. Bluetooth on.
Bluetooth.
Status bar item.
Notification.
Swipe down with 3 fingers to
I
reveal
mean the
the
Bluetooth
notification center.
status.
Double tap to scroll to top. 100%
And then there's the
camera.
battery.
100% battery power. Status bar item. Bluetooth on. 100% battery power. Status bar item.
Alright.
Swipe down with 3 fingers to reveal the notification center.
Below that
Double tap to scroll to top. 10th calendar. Photo calendar. Sunday.
is the
February
first row of
17th.
apps.
FaceTime.
We got
Double tap to
FaceTime,
open. Calendar. Sunday.
Calendar.
February 7th. Photos.
photos,
Double tap camera.
and camera.
Double tap to open. Passbook. Weather. Photos. Weather. Maps. Videos.
The second row
Double tap to
has
open.
videos,
Maps.
maps,
Weather.
weather,
Double passbook.
and patchbook.
Double clock. Weather. Clock. Reminders. Notes.
The third row has notes,
Reminders.
reminders,
Clock.
clock,
Game center.
and game center.
Double tap to clock. iTunes. Newsstand folder.
The fourth row
Double iTunes. Newsstand
has
folder.
newsstand,
iTunes. Newsstand iTunes. App
iTunes,
Store.
App Store,
Settings.
and settings.
Double tap to open. Page 1 of 2. Adjustable. Messages. Double
There's no
tap mail.
fifth row,
Double messages. Mail. Double tap. Page 1 of 2. Mail.
but
Page 1 of 2.
there's the
Adjustable.
page
Swipe up or
switching
down with one finger
slider.
to adjust the value.
There's 2 pages. There's 1 and then there's 2. But then at the bottom is the dock. The dock,
Double tap messages.
which has 4
Double tap to
apps.
open. Messages.
Messages,
Mail.
mail,
Safari.
Safari,
Music.
and music.
Double tap to open.
So those are the main apps. So if you,
Safari. App Store. Double tap to open. iTunes.
No, I'm just gonna
app settings. Page
flip
1 of 2. Adjustable. Swipe up or settings. App Store. iTunes. Newsstand folder. Game Center.
Settings.
Double tap to open.
Let's see.
Newsstand folder.
Newsstand.
iTunes.
iTunes. App Store and settings.
Page 1 of 2. Adjustment.
There's the page 1 of 2.
Page 2 of 2.
And is there a row of apps on here?
YouTube.
Yeah.
New. Stocks. Utility. Facebook. Bop It. Smash. Facebook. Utilities folder. Stocks. Double
Well,
tap to YouTube. Z-Touch. YouTube. New. Z-Touch. Zany Touch. Page Safari.
so there are 2 rows on here.
Zany. Z-Touch. YouTube. Bop It. Facebook. Utility. Stocks.
There are
Stocks.
docs,
Double tap. Utilities folder.
the
3 apps.
utilities folder,
Facebook.
Facebook,
Zany. Facebook. Bop It.
and
Smash.
there's the Bop It Smash game,
Double tap
which
to
is
open.
what I downloaded, and Facebook is what I downloaded as well.
Zany Touch. Z-Touch free. YouTube. New.
So we got
Double tap
YouTube,
to open.
which doesn't work.
Z-Touch free.
There's Z Touch
Tap to open.
Free,
Zany Touch.
and then there's
New.
Zany Touch, the
Double tap
full
to open.
version. Okay, so Safari on this thing is very slow because it's running iOS 6.1.6. I mean 6.1.6. 6 meaning the official, the iOS version. The update with like 1 meaning an update. The 0.1 means the, like, let's just say you had a version that, let's just say if you had let's say if you had a game, let's say you called it, I don't know, Simon. Let's say if you called it the memory game of Simon, but it was on a PC. Let's say if it was Simon version 1.1. Now, I'm just using it as an example, like a PC game. It would be like the version, which is 1, which is the first number, and then the period, and then the 0.1, like 1.1 would be version 1, and then the updated version, like, let's say the first stage of the version, let's just say. But then, if it was 1.1.1, that would be the first stage of the first stage of the... It's like a category, okay? It's like if you were in a folder with smaller folders and then even smaller folders. So it's like, you have a big box, okay? Then inside the box, there's a smaller box. And then in that box, it would be an even smaller box. So you see what I'm saying? So it would be like the big update, and an even smaller update to the big update, and then an even smaller update to the a bit smaller update of the bigger update. You see what I'm trying to say here? So iOS 6 is the big update, the major update, and 6.1 is a smaller update, but it's still an update. And then 0.6, which is the smallest update. You get me? Do you get me? See, this is like a technology channel. So, let's just say the Bop It Smash app. So, it has Bop It Smash 1.3. So, 1 meaning the big update, and then 0.3 meaning a smaller update, in which it did not update past that. So yeah, that's literally it. So you see what I'm saying? Let's open up the app switcher once we go to home. Just press the home button.
Double tap to open. App switcher. App switcher has no items.
There's no items. It'll even say so.
Dismiss app switcher. FaceTime.
Voiceover gestures are the same. However, when in the app switcher, it's not. I don't know. I think starting with iOS 7 or 8, you would swipe up with 3 fingers to close the app. But on iOS 6, you double tap and hold you double tap and hold until you hear editing apps. Then you double tap to delete. You only do the double tap and hold to start the process. So it's like, if you're creating a folder, if you were adding apps, you only need to do the function once. Like to get to the adding apps function to add to the session. Then you add the apps as you go. See, it's like that. So you double tap and hold on the app to get it to go for the first time. Then you delete the apps by double tapping on the screen. Assuming you have VoiceOver, okay, so let's just say I opened up Mail, Bop It Smash, Facebook, and Passbook. Now, to get those apps closed, I would double tap and hold on the app that I first want to get the process started with until I hear editing apps. Then I double tap to delete the first app I wanted to delete. Then I just delete the apps as I go. So let's say if I wanted to delete Bop It Smash first, then I double tap and delete it. Then after that, I delete Facebook, and then Safari, and then Passbook. And then it will say, App Switcher has no items. If you swipe once to the left, you'll hear Dismiss App Switcher. Then you delete it. Close it out. You double tap to dismiss it. But on later versions of iOS, like I said, you'll double click the home button and then it would bring up the apps. Then you would swipe up with 3 fingers to close the app. And then you do it for the rest of them. That's pretty much it. VoiceOver functionality was very limited back in 2010. Or 2009 for that matter. Let's figure out why.
Safari. Mail. Messages. Page 1 of 2. Settings.
So we open up settings.
Settings. Airplane mode. Wi-Fi. Bluetooth. Do not disturb. Notification. General. Button. General. Set. Auto. Passcode. Restrict. Date and keyboard. International. Accessibility. Button. Large. VoiceOver. On. Button. VoiceOver. Accessibility. VoiceOver. On.
So we have some
Double tap to toggle setting.
basic tips. Oh, and by the way, in iOS 6, I don't think they even have tips. Yeah.
VoiceOver speaks items on the screen. Tap once to select an item. Double tap to activate the selected item.
Yeah, that's basically what I said.
Swipe 3 fingers to scroll. VoiceOver practice button. Speak hints on.
Speak
Double tap to toggle
hints,
setting. Speaking rate. Heading.
speaking rate, and then it will say the speaking rate you got currently,
Speaking rate 40%.
which is
Adjustable.
40%.
Swipe up or down with 1 finger to
And you
adjust the
can
value.
adjust the value by swiping up or down. I'm going to swipe down.
30%, 20%, 10%, 0%, 0%, 0%,
And that's the slowest it'll go.
10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 30%, 20%, 30%. Typing feedback button.
Typing feedback,
Use phonetics on.
use phonetics,
Use pitch change on.
use pitch
Double tap to toggle
change,
setting. Use compact voice.
use compact voice. Now
Double
this is
tap
the
to toggle
only
setting.
option you have for selecting a voice. There's a switch. It says use compact voice. You can either double tap it to switch it on or off. In this case, what I'm using is not the compact voice.
On.
This is the compact voice
Rotor. Button.
for the older iOS versions.
Braille. Use compact voice. On. Use pitch change. On. Use phonetics. On. Use pitch. Use compact voice. On. Braille. Rotor. Braille. Use compact voice. On. Off.
Alright, so there's
Braille.
Braille,
Button.
in which there's contracted Braille, then there's 8-dot Braille, the status cell, and then that's about it. But let's go in there to make sure.
Braille. Contracted. 8-dot. Status. Choose a Braille device.
Yep,
Heading.
that's all.
In progress.
Now, for some reason, it doesn't do like it doesn't do like modern displays for some reason.
Voiceover. Back button. Voice. Navigate images. Rotor. Braille. Use compact Braille. Rotor.
Then there's
Button.
Braille, rotor,
Language rotor. Button.
language rotor. Sorry, I'm tired.
Navigate images.
Navigate
Button.
navigate images.
Speak notifications.
Speak
Lock screen.
notifications.
On.
Unlock
Double tap
screen.
to toggle setting. 3 of 3 bars. 3 of 3 bars. Accessibility. Back button. Accessibility. General. Settings. Heading. Settings. Heading.
So we're going to click home
Settings.
and double click
App
the
switcher.
home button
Settings.
for app switcher.
Double tap to open. Editing apps. App switcher has no items. Dismiss app switcher.
You see?
Settings.
See what I did there?
Double tap to open. Search field is editing.
So we're pretty much done here. Now, let me show you voice control.
Double tap to open.
What time is it?
The time is 11:04 p.m.
So it can tell you the time, create playlists, add to playlists. So let's do that. Help. Oh my gosh, it's not responding. Okay. Help. What's wrong with this thing?
Search field
All
is
right.
editing.
So
Search
sometimes voice
phone,
control
FaceTime.
is not the
Double
best.
tap to open.
Help.
Using iPod voice control, you can tell iPod to play albums, play playlists, or create Genius playlists.
So you can play albums, create play playlists, and create Genius playlists. So that's pretty much it, guys. An overview of the iPod Touch 4th generation, released in 2010, with the latest iOS update being iOS 6, being the major update, and 0.1 being a smaller update, and then 0.6 being the even smaller update. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye.